Makeup and hair design.
Harry Percy was persuaded once to forget his claim. What if he was fixed once?
Yes, but the Cardinal fixed him then, and unfortunately the Cardinal is dead.
Roseanne Samuel. Wolf Hall.
Lady Anne, if the Pope cannot stop you becoming Queen, and I don't think he can, I don't see why Harry Percy should be allowed to stand in your way.
When the time of our disenchantment comes, I will show you the path. Until then, please try to hold some memory of who you
Emily Gautier, Joyce Dean, Jonathan Strange, and Mr. Norrell.
This is the very picture of beauty. To see my two rarest and finest flowers entwined so happily. You know, it is said that in the lands on the far side of hell, they dance a dance of three partners.
Enzo Master Antonio, Nick Dudman, Ferdinando Marola, Penny Dreadful.
Let me hear you sing.
What?
For he that has the little tiny wit, hail.
Jenny Shircore, The Dresser.
He that has a little tiny bit.
He that has on a little tiny wit, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, must make content with fortunes fit, for the rain it raineth every day.
All right. Speak it, don't sing it.
And the BAFTA goes to Jenny Shircore for The Dresser.
Thank you, BAFTA. And like Futini, I'm totally astonished to be here. But anyway, thank you, I'm delighted. As you were saying, makeup first thing in the morning has all its stresses and strains, but thank you to Richard Eyre for inviting me to do this wonderful production. And listening to Sir Ian McKellen, Sir Anthony Hopkins, Eddie Fox in the morning, during makeup, going down memory lane, telling their stories, was just made this production really very special. And so I thank my team, my very clever team, Hannah Edwards, Sarah Kelly, Claire Pompili, and Sam Denia. And on their behalf, thank you, BAFTA. Thank you.
Are you overwhelmed or breezy?
I'm more overwhelmed because I wasn't expecting it at all.
Really?
So, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of love for this piece. And the dress, I mean, the makeup played a massive part, maybe more so than a lot of other shows.
Yeah, I mean, I it's my job.
Yeah.
That's what I do. And you don't realize all of that till afterwards when people tell you, but because it's what I do.
You just got on with it.
Just get on with it.
And
yeah.
how did you go about researching for The Dresser?
Thank you, Google. I got on to looking for every makeup book that was written in the 1930s or before. And I collected them from everywhere and read. At this age and stage, I know about that because I've done quite a lot of stuff. But I researched again and then went out and bought all the makeup that would be very equivalent to the 1930s
So
stuff.
you used product that was, you know, old essentially.
Well, the Leichner is still made. It was made in the 30s and it's still being made. So I went back to Leichner and I got a lot of the colours and I got everything, most stuff from them.
And does working like with HD and stuff like that affect how you then interpret a look from, you know, 100 years ago?
Well, everyone keeps talking about HD and no, I just do it. I just get on and do it, and it's my eyes I trust.
Okay.
So I judge by that.
And how was it to make up such, you know, amazing, iconic faces, really?
Well, like I said earlier, that was what was most amazing. I've made up Sir Ian McKellen before, so I knew him. And I hadn't worked with Anthony Hopkins or Eddie Fox or any of the other cast, but making them up in the morning, we know the job is you researched it, you do it, you get in there and you make them up and you chat and, you know, the hours go by. But on this one, there was absolute silence in the makeup room during makeup session because Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Anthony Hopkins would be chatting to each other and reminiscing and telling their stories. Yeah. And who wants to miss any of that? You know? My God, what a trip.
It's like the most perfect eavesdropping.
Amazing. Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
And were they resistant? Because I imagine it was quite a laborious process, quite a long process in makeup for them. Were they compliant?
Yeah. Ian doesn't like sitting there too long.
Okay.
So thank goodness he was the dresser and not the actor. Yeah. But yeah, no, they're actors. They love it. Yeah. They love being made up and hair done and stuff.
Is there a scene, a look that you adore from, that you have a favourite? Or?
I think my favourite probably was the one they showed, which was with Edward Fox in the sort of very sad Pagliacci clown thing. Yeah. Because we worked so long together on that look. And all of them being theatre actors know what they, and you know, so you work together, and that was such a joy of working out the makeups together.
Well, it was absolutely wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well deserved.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nina always seems to have this sort of kaleidoscopic notion or information about where actors are in the world, what they're doing, who's exactly at the right moment in their career to take on board whatever challenge you're giving them.